Secrets most doctors don't want you to know. No shots, no pills, and no machines. Pay very close attention to the next 5 minutes. We can change your life forever. Pain pills are the largest killers of your body, especially your immune system. Use your brain, not your fingers or your wrist, to open a bottle of pills. Pay attention to everything you see and hear. And you can become a new person. This is myotherapy. Find your trigger points and you will know part of the secrets and puzzles that have kept most of us in the dark regarding pain. Hi. Welcome to myotherapy. I want to introduce you to myself. I am a master myotherapist. My name is Laura Lee. Myo means muscle and therapy means to heal. And what we do is work with you to teach you how to help you yourself help you. So there are tools that you can use on yourself, or you can recruit someone else's elbow or knuckle or thumb. I can give you some instruction on how to move yourself out of pain or relieve it tremendously. Now, myotherapy is not new. It's been around since 1980s, and it's been there's a lot of testimonials. A lot of people have been helped by myotherapy, but it's a little bit of a sleeper. So we're going to wake it up. And how I'm going to do that is with LauraLeesMailbagStifNeck. I have more ways of being able to get into the mailbag, and I'll give you that information at the end of this video. So let me show you how this works. Here's my mailbag, and what I do is I just dig into the mailbag, and I find a card. And then I'm going to explain to you how to work with yourself. Let me see how I can help this person. Dear Laura Lee, I have such a stiff neck. I have a hard time backing my car out of my driveway. The stiffness comes and goes, but I would like it gone altogether. Please let me know how I relieve this huge inconvenience. Otherwise, life is good. Barry from Colorado. Well, hey Barry, thank you for the letter. And that's a stiff neck. And stiff necks can happen. And definitely one of the indicators is when you're backing out the driveway and you can't see behind you, that's an indicator that you have that you need to address your neck. So with myotherapy, we work with trigger points. And trigger points are sore spots that get stuck on your muscles when you overuse or injure a muscle. So the trigger point gets stuck in there, and then you become emotionally or physically stressed. It lights up like a light switch, sends a message to your brain responds to the spasm, a pain spasm cycle starts. And usually people go to the medicine cabinet or they go chill out to settle that trigger point back down or to camouflage it. So that's fine and dandy for temporarily, but you want to address that trigger point. And how you do that is you do that with myotherapy. The reason why you want to address that trigger point is because it's the source of that pain spasm cycle. So let's cut that cycle by getting rid of the trigger point. But muscles have memory, so they also forget. So there's another component to myotherapy besides the trigger point work. The other component is the corrective movements. And what that means is that muscles have memory, so they forget. So they're going to want to go back in that spasm state that they've been in for weeks or months or years, and you have to re-educate them, let them know where they're supposed to be. So repetition is the mother of skill. So what we have our patients do is the exercises 4 times a day, 4 times each. That sounds like a lot, but it only takes a couple minutes to do them, and they're designed to do them standing up if it's inconvenience for you to get on your hands and knees. So that will be explained in other videos, but for right now, I'm going to address Barry's stiff neck. So we got the trigger point, and what we do is we use ischemic compression. We go in slow, we hold for 7 seconds, and we release slowly, and then we go on to the next trigger point. Now muscles come in layers, so if a trigger point's on a top layer, it's not going to take too much pressure. But it's on a lower layer, it's going to take more pressure. So to indicate that on a 1 to 3 scale, 1, it's just pressure, you don't feel anything. There's no trigger point. Little pressure, harder pressure, oh, you're feeling like it's a 2. It feels like sharp or hot or hurt so good or like pointy, but or dropping a pebble in water, how it rings out, but it has a sensation to it, but it's not anything that makes your muscles tense up or anything. Press a little harder, oh, that's a 3, that's painful. That makes your other muscles tense up. No, 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 you don't want to go in that zone. So you back off. If you back off too much into a 1, then you press harder until you get to a 2. Then you hold it for 7 seconds. That's exactly right. And what you want to do is make sure you hold it for 7 seconds, not a count of 7. There's a big difference. So when I teach children, I go 1 chimpanzee, 2 chimpanzee, 3 chimpanzee, up until 7 seconds, until they can get the idea that you hold it for a 7-second count. So that's the myotherapy portion of it. So let me show you some tools here, Barry, that you can use for your stiff neck. Here's this tool and here's this tool. This is a Bodo and this is a crook. So I'm going to show you how to use the Bodo. You're going to start, even though it's a stiff neck, you always start in the gluteal muscles, because all the lower body muscles attach here and all the upper body muscles attach here. So these are big muscles. If you work out up here, these muscles can pull what you already worked on back here. So you want to make sure these guys are taken care of before you start going into the more nitty-gritty. So you're going to take this, get some charts from myotherapyhealthcare.com, and the charts, lay them out on the table or the floor. Get yourself ready, find yourself a wall, and you're going to work on your gluteal muscles by just leaning into the wooden dowel. That's a good way to start. You can lay on the floor doing it also. I'll show that to you in another video, but this is a good place to start. So you can do the gluteals, and then you can do the side, and the charts will tell you exactly where to go. Now we go on a thing called the belt line, where you crease at the side when you turn to the side, and you lead your hand to your spine. Never press on the spine. You're going to go next to the spine on the muscles. We're not working on muscles. We're not working on bones. We're working on muscles. So you're going to lean on it. The charts will show you. It's called the belt line. And then you're going to go up a little bit further. And again, get on the muscles. Never pressing on the spine. And then you're going to hold it for 7 seconds. You got it. Anyway, so then you can't reach anymore. And this is where this tool comes in. You're going to love this tool. I swear, Barry, you're going to really enjoy this. Okay, this is a fulcrum. It's not pulling and yanking. It's pressing. So then the tool does its job. So you're holding it again for 7 seconds. So you're going to follow the charts. You're going to lead on up. You're going to go up to your shoulder. And then you're going to go ahead and you can take your thumb, or you can take the wooden dowel. You're going to work on your chest. And again, we take a history when we work on patients and find out more specific where their muscles are out of whack or been injured and they're just trying to heal. But this is for basic lines, and it can just show you what you can do for yourself to get started. And then if you could see a myotherapist, that would be ideal. It's between 4 and 6 sessions that you want to get worked on or work on yourself. But it's a thing that you can take for the rest of your life, the knowledge, and then use it as we're soft things in a hard world, so we're going to get beat up a little bit, so we have to use our brains in order to navigate that. And myotherapy is a great tool for right on the spot of muscle pain. So what you're going to do is you're going to go with your back of your neck. You're going to start at the back of your neck, and then you're just going to press along the spine. Again, the chart, you're going to have a neck chart, and you're going to follow along holding for 7 seconds. And there's like a snake where you go up and down the neck. And the front of the neck, there's a big long muscle right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to press behind that muscle. There's like a triangle right by your shoulder, your collarbone. And you're just going to press in there holding for 7 seconds. That's right. Okay, then you're going to turn your ear towards your shoulder. And this all takes more time than what I'm holding. I'm not holding it for demonstration purposes. But what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze that muscle. And then you're going to go all the way down from your ear all the way down to your collarbone, squeezing that muscle. Turning your ear towards your shoulder collapses it, so it's easier to get a grip on it. But this muscle usually is loaded with trigger points. It's the main neck muscle. It gets, a lot of time you'll feel pain back here, but it's actually coming from here, especially when you're trying to get out of the driveway. So Barry, we'll get you out of that driveway. But part 2 is going to show you how to do the corrective movements for a stiff neck. So please, go ahead and write to us here, LauraLeesMailbag@gmail.com, myotherapyhealthcare.com, or PO Box 64 Avila Beach.com. So let me do that again. LauraLeesMailbag.com, myotherapyhealthcare.com, and PO Box 64 Avila Beach, California 93424. That's how you can go ahead and get in the mailbag, and then we'll address, like we did for Barry today, for his stiff neck, and then he can start going to work or give somebody a call. There's an 800 number that you can find in the comments that you can go get a hold of Myotherapist across the nation. Anyway, love life and life will love you back is our motto here at myotherapyhealthcare.com, but it's hard to do when you're in pain. So let's get you out of pain, get yourself out of pain, and be happy, joyous, and free. Bye-bye for now. Subscribe, make a comment, and like us on Facebook. See you in the next video.